Hybrid Diagnostic.
Alright, today we're doing a hybrid system diagnosis here. First things first, every time you deal with any kind of hybrid system, the most important step is to always connect the scan tool, so that way you make sure that the codes are not anything that's dangerous. Maybe it might be a high voltage short, so you always want to apply it with precaution when it comes to hybrid. So first things first, disconnect the battery from these cars and let it sit for about 15 minutes. Also, I want to let you know there's these special hybrid high voltage gloves here that we highly recommend that you guys get. That way, in case there is some sort of short and you cause an arc of voltage, you won't die. Pretty much. Once the car has been sitting for more than 15 to 10 minutes, you disconnect the service plug. This splits the battery voltage into two, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe, but safer than what it is. Now in our case, the code we have is a fault isolation, which means there is voltage or battery acid that's leaking from the hybrid system. A common thing on these, on Toyotas, you'll see it, there's bluing right here. So to properly check that, we're gonna get our meter right here, DC volts. We're gonna ground it to the case, and then we're gonna get the positive lead, and we're gonna check probe one of them. And we have 54.9 volts. You guys, I don't know if you understand what that means. 54.9 volts is dangerous. That's how much voltage is leaking out of this battery acid. It's supposed to have 0. So the next time you're dealing with a hybrid system, always first check with the scan tool, see what code you have for your own safety. Second, make sure you have the proper gloves to keep you safe. Third, disconnect the battery, let it sit for 15 minutes. And then depending on the code, you remove the circuit breaker right here, interlock switch. Another safety thing too, every time you see these things that are highlighted orange colors, anything that's bright, it basically means you have a high risk of getting zapped. You know, that's why we have these gloves. All of these orange cables right here, orange right here.